Oh, that's annoying. All right. Anyway, I'm working on something a little different because I want to port my game to Unreal. Because after messing around with Unity yesterday, I figured, you know what? I don't like how the lighting looks, so I wanted to test it out, run a test in Unreal. I haven't written any code yet, so the only thing I've got going for me right now is the assets I've made and the player model, which is pretty much stock. So that's what I got going on. Let me pull up my stream thing. Maybe a little bit. I've had Unreal for a while, and I've been really wanting to like dive into it. And I figured, man, I hate how Unity looks, so I try some Unreal out, and it looks phenomenal. I don't know how the lighting is gonna be impactful. Like I don't know how impacted the lighting's gonna be, but if I can get it right, this stuff's gonna look amazing. This stuff's gonna look so good. I do have a little bit of an issue with like this here. I don't know what this is. And the weird part is it only showed up once I turned the light intensity down on these guys. So I don't know what that is, and we'll figure that out later. But the idea is I want to get all my assets in, and then I want to try to move my... hold on. I don't know if the music is too loud or not. But I need to turn it down, because I'm... Do that a little bit. Let's see. What was I saying before? Saying something about scripts. Yes, I want to then move my procedural generation script to Unreal. I would rather use C++ because I know C++, but I think I'm going to use Blueprints to learn it, and because that's what everyone uses anyway. Yeah, tips. I'd appreciate any tips. If I'm ever stuck on something, please feel free to let me know if I'm doing it wrong, because I'm brand new to this software, pretty much, practically. And I don't know about a call, but it definitely, like, if I'm messing something up, please let me know. Because I'm looking for anything to help me get going a little bit. And I figured out some of the basic stuff. Like right now, each one of these is a blueprint, and blueprints are basically the prefabs of Unity or for Unreal. And I actually decided to go a step further, and I made the light here because I was fumbling around with the lights yesterday in the scene here. So I made a single light that now, if I want to adjust anything, I can do it here, and it adjusts everything in my scene, which I love that I can do that. So my lights are still wacky. Go back. All right, fine. Why are you I wanted a demonstration. I didn't want you to actually, like, bug out or change. You have the perfect found footage setting? I'd appreciate that, maybe. I want to figure out, because I want to turn this into VR. Once I get this stuff working, I want to use VR, and I can't figure out if I want to do a found footage, like, visual for the VR headset itself, or if I want to have the player recording found footage himself. Like, I don't know if I want, in terms of like the story and the gameplay, I don't know if I want the player to be someone who's on a mission to find whatever's in this area, or if I want the player to be kind of like a some guy who's fallen in. Okay. Why aren't these adjusting right now? I promise you they're supposed to be adjusting. Come on. Here, I'm gonna change the color. Okay. The colors are changing, but the intensity, some reason, doesn't want to. Oh, there it goes. I also have the textures emitting light right now. I think I want to change that in a minute. Maybe settings. Yeah, if you I'm misspelling settings. Settings plural. If you want to, yeah, maybe drop them in the I see it. Yeah, I'd say drop them in the either the server or the DM. Yellow greenish. Yeah, so I think I have to figure out what I want to do for the art, like for that the coloration, because the assets I designed to be yellowish. But for the lights themselves, I don't know if let's say I turn them a little yellow. Now that's saturated right there. See that? That is saturated. So I'm gonna go through my thing here real quick. Where are my materials? Light. Because here's the thing, I don't want them emitting light, but I also don't want the lights to look like that. So I think maybe if there's a way to if there's any way to make the lights look lit up, like it's some sort of unlit texture. Let's see. Unlit material unreal. That way they're not like affected by lights. Disabling shadows. Here's the thing I found. In the material type. Okay. Let's break that real quick. I also don't know if I'm gonna want to redo my lights, because I think it would be really cool if they were more realistic. Like you could see the fluorescent light bulbs going through, but I don't feel like modeling that right now, so I'm gonna ignore that idea for now. Let's go. Am I in the right spot? I don't think I am. Oh, you know what? It's probably right here. Shading, unlit. Okay, now it's black. I don't want it to be black. I want it to be bright. Unreal Engine W. True. Unity is Unity's something else right now. We got Lumen now. We're playing with Lumen. We're getting the lights looking nice. I want this thing to look bright. Oh, what? It disabled the base color? Default lit. Yeah, I want that to be pure white. Blend mode. I don't want to mess up with that. Use chromatic aberration, film grain. Yeah, those are all the general VHS stuff. I can make it look. I want to try to make it look. Here's from my first Backrooms thing. I did a bit of a found footage thing at the beginning. So yeah, you've got things like obviously the film grain with the effect. You've got some fuzziness. This chromatic aberration. Actually, it's more of a RGB split than a chromatic aberration. I wonder if I can simulate that here. Like emissive. Yeah, so I don't want to... I tried emissiveness because I thought that would look nice. But the emissive textures are hard to control because I want them to... Like, with the lights, I can establish a range here. You can't really do that with emissive lights. Plus, they faded out every time I looked away from them. I think that's like a cost performance saving thing. what I want is I want to make this an unlit shader so it's not affected by lights. I want the material here to be bright white so it looks like it's emitting light even though the lamp here is. And I assumed I could do that by setting that to unlit, but it just turns it black. Yeah, see, it like disables the base color for some reason. Can multiply with a node. Yeah, I tried that. Here, let me show you what I mean here. Let's turn that back. Let's connect up the emissive here. So I have the emissiveness right here. Let me quickly disable. Is this my horizontal? I think it is. Let me disable these guys real quick. How does one disable a visible? Okay. So if I go here and I turn up this emissiveness, so I set it to 30. So that's really bright. But if I turn away from them, they like can multiply. So okay, let me try the. You said there's a parameter in a graph. You mean like this, or is there a multiplier with a parameter in node? Like that? Yeah, I mean I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure that's what that is. But what happens is when you look away from the lights, they like shut off. And I thought that was a weird light culling thing, but I couldn't change it in the settings. It's a light setting. Yeah. I figured it is, but I couldn't find something that changes it. Because if you go to settings, there is a... Let's go to rendering here. There is some settings here in culling. Right here, there's a min screen radius for lights, which I assume is how far away your screen's turned before they shut off. But it's, I turned it off and it still decided to, it still does that. It's something that makes just the light and darkness. It's a post-process? Really? Interesting. I wonder where I can find that at. Post-process volume. Let me check out this here. Shadows. This chromatic aberration. Bam. Now we in the backrooms for real. We'll mess with those later. Okay. Let's see. I don't know which of these would be it. Maybe this? No. Yeah, I don't know which one's... Battery, no. I don't know which one would be it. Lighting component. Emissive. Yeah. I'm not sure. I don't know why it does that. I think I'm going to stick with the lights as I have them. I think I'm going to stick with the lights as I have them for now. Just because, whoops. Just because they're easy to manage as an individual object. But, where was I with... Here, let's re-enable these guys. But, I still need to figure out how to make this an unlit material. Because I think I can fake the look of these guys emitting light. If I... Oh, I think I have to set apply there. I'm pretty sure I can fake it. Fake how this looks. I did it in Unity. I could probably fake how it looks by making them unlit. Material, physics. I don't want a physics material. That won't do me any good. You would think that switching to unlit here would work, but it seems to just turn it black. Let's see. That's with emission, but we don't want that. Let's see what this guy said. Try the unlit material. Okay, so we got that. Other than black, okay. Should be able to give it a color. So this guy's having that same issue. You have to move your nodes from base color to emissive color, but I don't want to, right? Disable cast shadows. Is that a setting here? Cast. Nope. Nope, that's not in this setting. I don't want to turn off cast shadows in my model. Enter and use to move your bytes. Okay. Let me do that. It doesn't sound right, but I'll do it. Okay, so they're bright. Let me disable the lighting here and see if that messes it up. Yeah, see how they're like emitting light? I don't want them to. I'd rather them just be purely unlit. Because I don't want that. I feel like that would be extra rendering cost. With the amount of lights that I'm going to be having in my scene, I would prefer them to not be lit. Let's see, default lit. Or retro graphics. That sounds about right. I'm not trying to do retro graphics, but it might give me what I want. Materials. See what this guy's got going on here. So he's changing that to unlit, but it's black. But then he's using emissive color. That's so strange. Multiply. Is he multiplying it maybe by 0? But that would turn it black, right? Am I wrong? Let's do this. Plug you into A. Plug you into emissive. See, that makes it glow, but 0 would turn it black. And that's too dim. But then if I make it 1, then it's like technically emitting light. I don't really want it to. Just want it to be flat. Are his emitting light? I don't know, I can't tell. No emission or live with no self-shading. Glowing probably comes from bloom settings and maybe ambient light baking. I don't have any bloom turned on. Okay, so maybe that is the post-process, is that bloom. Let me try that. Let me check that again. Post-process, path trace, we don't want that. Film grain, might want that later. Where is bloom? Okay. Intensity. Okay. That might have been it. Um, let's try disabling the lights again. That's the wrong thing. But they're still emissive. That's... I turned the intensity down. Threshold, no. Okay, so that lighting isn't due to the bloom. It's weird to me that the lighting here would be part of a post process. Okay. I'm just gonna ignore it and continue putting my stuff in here. Go back. Yeah, I'll just ignore it for now and just continue to put my stuff in here. What do I have going on right now? So I've got, I think I was putting in my half walls. Oh, you know what I need to do? My half wall needed to be re-exported because the position was slightly off. File. Let's go half. Where are you? There you are. Get out of here. That guy. Way. Did that bug out here? Where are you? Alright, I think it did. So let's get you out of here. Let's grab our guy. Yeah, it needed to be re-exported because the center of orientation was you know, it was like over here. Let's change this guy out for that. I think I'm gonna mess with the carpet texture as well. It's a little smooth. It's a little too big, I think. Can't really see the detail. Not really much detail as is, but you know. Let's turn you around. Or not. I don't know what's the best way to determine the direction here. You know what? That works. Now we can copy our lights over. That's the wrong button. Alright. This is the most tedious part. Having to create one for each orientation of this wall here. So that's north. Let's do east. Get you at 90. Negative 90. Alright. Carpet. Can I just apply the carpet to the original model? Because that'll be so much easier. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I didn't change the size yet. Scale that down. There we go. So, south. I'm genuinely, like... I'm thinking about having to put all the code in for, my script. Because I spent so long. I spent so much time on that. And I've got to completely translate it to Unreal. That's gonna go very smooth, if you can imagine. I won't have any bugs, no issues. Don't worry about that, clearly. Everything will work first time. As it usually does, you know. This code always works first time. Alright. These are my half walls here. Let's stick them in our scene. Let's see which one's this one we're gonna need. Oh, it's off. There we go. Seamless. Look at that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see what's up with this weird lighting artifact. I don't know what's going on with that. Oddly enough, when the light was brighter, I didn't notice it, but now that it's here. Okay, this guy should be our north wall, right? That don't look seamless. What did I do to fix that? I know I fixed that issue somewhere else. Wait, is it seamless? Where's the seam? The seam disappeared. Oh, there it is. Okay. I know I fixed this with another one of my pieces. But I genuinely can't remember why. Oh, you know what? I think I fixed it with my wall by flipping it 180 degrees, but I can't exactly do that with this one, can I? I could do something real disgusting right now. You guys want to see? I could do something really disgusting right now. Check this one out. Check this one out. Negative scale. Actually, that's the wrong way around. 7. I mean, 0.7. We're gonna do negative scale and send this back around. Did that work? I don't think that worked. No, we're at the same thing. That did not work. I thought I was being smart, but I'm not. I can probably just... Anything I can do in the UV. Where's the wall material at? Actually, I shouldn't mess with the wall material because I don't mess with all of them. It has to be in this model that something changes. Okay. That's strange though, because this one's seamless. It's the easiest way to fix this without... I probably shouldn't adjust my model because that'll bug with everything. This guy's fine because it's seamless with this wall. What is the easiest way to fix that? Is there any way to flip the UVs on this model? Specifically this one? I don't think I also created a, what's it called? Never created a collision for this. Continue working on the model. I appreciate your enthusiasm with the model. I think I want to figure out where the direction for the game's going, but let me know how it turns out, because I'm interested. But I do, I'm still not sure where I want the direction for this is going, or what I want the enemy to be. Keep me updated on it. You can keep, if you want, whenever you can post stuff at your oh, I just see the DM. My bad. I have my Discord muted right now. Hold on. My bad. If you ever want to post stuff in the channels, go ahead. Love to see how it turns out. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Why don't I just flip it on the other axis? Not the x-axis. Why don't I flip it on this one here? Right? Or it's the exact same on this side as well, and that don't work either. It's changing, right? It is. Okay. No, it just don't work. The other way around. That's gonna bug me. That's gonna bug me. Because I have no idea why it's seamless with that one, but not this one. Because this guy's seamless. These guys are chilling. Their seams. And these... Yeah, I don't know. Let me put in the south wall. Alright. This one's fine. Since I think the east wall was fine, maybe the west wall is also a bit weird. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be. Yeah, so these two are a little weird. And that might be something I've got to go into Blender and change the UVs on. Because I think I can do that. I think if I go into my UV editing here, if I do this, right, select all these, and let's scale them this way. That looks right. Okay, let's export this. Half opposite. Let's try that out. So I believe the north and west walls needed it. I'm gonna open it. Where's my set? Here it is. Where's the window? Am I going crazy? Oh, it's like all the way down there. There it is. So, should be other guy here. So this is west and north. We will change up. -7, and then what's -90? Nope. 90. Let's get you out. Alright. So that guy's all set up. Alright, let's go back and see how that's set up. That looks good. That also looks good. Alright, we're chilling. We are chilling. Let's actually... first I'm actually gonna need to give the models some collision. I'm gonna go through and update the collision for each of these guys right now. But as it is, I'm giving them each... It's kind of expensive, but I'm giving them all the same collision as the model basically is. So wherever there's mesh, it'll also be a collider, which is a little expensive, but I don't feel like, why am I in, was it always edge select? That's weird. It'll be fine now until I go in and give it some simpler collision later. To walk around a little bit. Can I make this jump? Oh. Yeah, I made it. My little Backrooms world stranded in the void. I'm definitely going to change the player movement. It is not what I want. Okay, I think I need my empty and my pillar. And that might be it for all my models, I believe. Oh, give me 1 second. I'm back. Hope you guys enjoyed listening. I'm actually have this playing right now. This is what's been playing in the background. This Minecraft lo-fi. We're actually almost hitting the hour mark on this thing. I'm listening to the whole thing here. This is a good video. I don't know why this is so replayed, but I guess we're gonna find out. Alright. Anyway, we are adding 2 more items. There's the empty and the pillar. World grid material. Why is it set to world grid? Carpet. And then I'm just gonna give it collision while I'm here. Blueprint. Empty. Scale you down. You don't need any orientations, but you need lights. Create a one for the pillar now. Actually, let me go through and where is it? There it is. You know what this music reminds me of? It reminds me of Boneworks VR game. Highly recommend. Alright. So now that we've got those guys, we can probably throw them in here. Empty. That looks a little big, I think. I think I goofed that up. Oh, you know what? That's because I opened up the model, not the blueprint. Never mind. I goofed it up. Did I make it 7? No. It says 0.7. It says 0.7. Oh, you know what? I didn't goof it up. It's just perspective. I have excellent depth perception. All right, so we've got some of that. Let's throw in the pillars here. All right, let's make a little... Oh, wait, you know what I need? I need the L-shaped walls, I'm pretty sure. All right, we're chilling with the collision and everything. Yeah, I never added in the L-shaped walls, which I guess I need to do. Do I have the model in? I do. Yeah, this guy needs to get added. Let's rename this L West, I guess, for now. Seven, let's see. This one's been exported, right? I don't have to worry about that. I'm gonna keep it like that, and that'll be north because it's on the x-axis. That's... I don't know if I can actually... There is a definitive north or any sort of cardinal direction in Unreal, but yeah, I don't know if there's any type of cardinal direction in Unreal, but I'm gonna call positive x north for now. Alright. What I can do, probably, let's yeah, let's just duplicate it. Oh, I called it west. I don't want west. I'll rename that. Let's rename this real quick. North. This is going to be east. Duplicate. South. I don't know if these... I might have to rename them, considering I already named the halves here. No, I should be fine. For consistency's sake, but I think I'm actually fine. South will be... Whoops, wrong 90. South, we want west. Seems right. All right, let's try to put together a little map here. Let's delete you. Throw in a what do I need here? A west, I think. Yeah. Oh, that's half. That's not an L. Is that fine? I think it is. Yeah. I'm gonna ignore that slight bit of not seamlessness. It's fine. Alright, so let's grab a Let's grab a wall here. Do I need horizontal? Yep. Oh. Okay. I might need to fix the L's UVs in a minute. Maybe it might also be weird based on its orientation. But I guess we'll find out. Let's see, what direction do I need here? Do I need south? No. East. Yeah, I'm gonna need to fix some of that UV issue. West. Let's wrap it right back around. Wrong one. Yeah, these UVs are a little crooked. That's fine. That's fine, though. What happened? Oh, that's why. Alright, I'm gonna bring it here. Let's go in this way. Let's grab a wall. I think we need a vertical wall now. Alright, so let's delete this guy. Let's delete this too. I'll fill in these guys when I'm done. I think I'm gonna wrap the whole thing around this way and bring it in. South, I think. Nope, not south. Not north. East. Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna delete that guy. I'm just gonna extend it way down. Horizontal, where are you? That's half. Where's... Oh, it's right there. They're all kind of jumbled up and mixed together for now. So, south? Nice. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna need to fill in the middle here. I'll put in all empty for now, and then I'll put in some pillars to make it all separated, or a little more, what's the word? Full? Huh. Okay, so now I'm going to think this guy, still you, and I'll put the pillar in this place. All right, let's play this little level out. I think it's too bright. I think I'm gonna have to bring the lighting down. I also don't know how performant it is. Maybe when it's built, it runs a little better, but there's also that weird artifacting that we're seeing. I think that's how that is an issue with the shadows. I think I want to make the carpet less specular. So let's do that. Let's find the light. That's actually not what we want. Let's turn that intensity down. Actually, you know what? I think I have the directional light on. Let me turn that off. Yeah, that's a little better. Let's do that. I want to change up the carpet material as well. I think I need to find a better carpet material. The one I have is a little too low res. Let's bring the UV tiling down. And can I turn the specular settings down? Yeah, I don't know what's with this artifact thing. I'm going to look into that. And I'm going to want a better carpet texture. This one is so low res. Details, parameters. Roughness. Let's turn the roughness up. For the parameter, we're gonna call this let's call it roughness. Is it getting more rough? Is it just, yeah, it's like a 0 to 1 type thing. So apply here. Because it is carpet. We don't necessarily want it to be reflecting too much light. Okay. Let's see. Is there any way I can make this look better? 'Cause, 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 Maybe I turn the radius of the light down. Nah, it doesn't really do much. You getting off? All right. Have a good... I don't know, it's night where I'm at. Have a good rest of your day. I would like this to be lit up a little bit more. But I don't know how to do that without boosting that intensity up. Maybe I enable more light bounces. I don't know. Are you watching your tablet? All right, cool. Appreciate the view. I wonder if I can do that. Enable an extra light bounce so it can reach the ceiling. Ability. Yeah, we can't do that. Station I always have a shattering bounce lighting for static geometry by light mass. Yeah. Unfortunately, we might need it. I'll experiment with this. I might need the lighting to stay to movable because I'm going to be instantiating these objects at runtime, which means they're technically going to be moving, but it also means we won't be able to bake the lights, which is the same issue I had in Unity. It's just that Unreal's lighting system looks nicer out of the box. So, I think I want it to be dimmer than this. Or at the very least, I want it to light up the ceiling more. That might have been why I had the directional light on a little bit. Where's the visibility? Yeah, that directional light does nothing. What if I turn it around? What if I flip it to go straight up? And that way it kind of shines on the ceiling, maybe? Or it doesn't do anything. That works too. Yeah, we'll turn that off. I don't know if that's going to be annoying to look at or not, how the lighting's spaced out. Nah, I think it's fine. Yeah, how do I make that lit up a little bit? Maybe I don't want to make each of them slightly emissive either. But maybe I should. Let's try that. Ceiling. Emissive, there it is. Constant. Let's grab one of these. Let's convert this to parameter. I'll just do one so that's see how this looks. That didn't change a thing. Wonder how much. Oh, you know why? It's because the primary color. Do you want a different account? Welcome back. So that's full bright. We don't want that. We don't want that. We want dim. Actually, we can probably just adjust the color here. Don't want that. That is super bright. Unless, you know, unless... So that's how it is there. Let's tune it up a little bit. You see, it's kind of blurring out the texture, though. Oh, you know what I can do? I'm dumb. Instead of base color here, we can, let's break that. Let's just slot this guy into A here. There you go. That is way bright, but that's what we want. Actually, we can probably slot it into both, right? Base color and that. 0.1. Ooh, that's exactly what I want. Let's make it a little darker, but that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that. That is so much nicer looking. That is way nicer looking than having it all blacked out. Alright. This is coming along. This is coming along. The big undertaking will be, so maybe I should figure out this lighting artifact. I think it's an issue with the shadows. Unity had a very similar issue. One of my previous builds... Yeah, see how it's like, it kind of steadies out when I stop moving. I think it's just it calculating the light. Or maybe different types of shadows intersecting. Because stuff like this looks kind of nice, but... From a distance, some of it's a little buggy looking. Let's see here. Unreal artifacts and shadows. Artifact fixes. Thank you.
Today's a quick one. We will have a look
yeah, I don't know how to say this guy's name.
light problems in Unreal Engine 5.
Let's see.
We are in Unreal Engine 5.
What type of issues is this guy having?
Nanite, which we wanted to do. You will see that we get and they just
I think I'm using nanite right now. No, I'm not using nanite. I'm using lumen. Nanite's the model thing.
And then followed by a 5.
Ray tracing. I'm not an issue with ray tracing. So I'm not really using ray tracing.
You can see directional light.
Weird shadow problem. Into the 3D, thank you. Okay. I don't know if that's what I'm having, but I'm gonna look at this guy's stuff. Shadow map method. Okay, so there's a shadow map setting. Let me try that out. That was probably in rendering. Textures, virtual textures. Lumen. There it is. Shadow maps. Oh, that fixed it. Yeah, I don't see that artifacting anymore. Awesome. I don't know if virtual shadow maps are supposed to be more performant or whatever, but it did say in beta, which that could be an issue. Awesome. Thank you into the 3D. All right. So now comes the question is, how am I gonna get my thing to work, my script? First of all, I've got a bunch of extra junk out here. I think I want to remove. See this stuff, the default whatever. Let's get rid of this. Can I just delete everything in this? Delete. Delete the cubes. These are mine. I can close all of these. All right. Rifle, we don't need. Simulate cubes. Playground. That can go away. Lighting can stay for now. These guys. Delete those. Alright, where are these guys at? Cubes. Don't need you. Gone. What is this thing? Oh, it's post-processing. Okay, so these guys can stay. Everything else goes. And, we can disable the light. Alright. And now I've got to figure out what I want to do for my scripting. Let me pull up the script as it is. So each thing individually is gonna need a set of instructions. I don't know if anyone has worked with wave function collapse algorithms before, but the idea is each cell will have a specific set of actually, if I pull up and demonstrate this, each set will have a specific set of instructions. Let me resize this. 5 by 5. So each side will have a specific set of instructions. Like if this is the pillar, each side will be empty. That'll be the empty. So we'll have E, 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 and that'll describe the instructions. Let's say we have the wall. We'll have a W here for wall, W here for wall, and an E and an E, and it'll basically be like the sockets. That way, let's expand this to 10 by 10. That way when we're building the walls out, right? If we have this here, we can find another cell that has a socket wall here. So if it's a half, if the half, remember the half looks like this, which means the sockets will be wall, empty, empty, empty. If the wall is this way, there will be a wall socket on this side, which means it'll connect seamlessly, and that's how the algorithm kind of determines what it should match up. Since it's empty here, it can only match up with either an empty cell or a pillar cell because it's empty there. And if it's a wall cell, wall's here, so empty. And then that's how the maze is built. So I need to figure out how I'm going to do that, because in Unity, I could just create a script that holds all of that. And I can probably do the same here. I just have to figure out what that looks like. This is the wrong maze generator. This is a old maze generation script I designed. This one also doesn't look right. This is old code. It's been a minute. Yeah, this is old old code. Where is my current stuff? Audio controller, scripts, wave function collapse. This might be it. me check the Unity hub. Actually, I might have just opened up Unity. Whoops. Yeah, I'm right. This is the right script. So I've got to convert this whole thing. Let's see, am I using any other scripts here? Maze cell. Maze cell, I believe, is where I had all of my. So there's maze cell. So this is an object for each individual cell here. And this is cell object. So this is a list of each of the sides. So it's an index of 4 sides. Each one has a different thing. So I believe north or positive x is index 1 or index 0, and then it goes in a circle. Maze cell, it gets the physical attributes, I believe. So it gets the current position, possible cells for its state. So this is like a grid, basically. Right here, it creates a list, 2D list of maze cells. Okay. So 2D list of maze cells. Each one holds the position, the set of possible cells it could be. Because it's like the way function collapse work. Like imagine you have a Sudoku grid, and every single cell on that Sudoku grid can be 0 through 9, and I think 0. Does Sudoku have 0? It might be 1 through 9. Sudoku, every one of those cells can be 1 through 9 at its initial state, and as you propagate it with numbers, the possible cells that one cell may have diminishes. Like if you have a 1 in the same row as an empty cell, it can't be 1, so the 1 is removed from its list of possible cells. So that's the basic idea with this guy. And then this is the actual algorithm that does it. So we fill the list with So this is the temp list. This has every single possible cell. Now we fill it, and then we generate the maze. So generate maze here. Least list. So I believe we find the cells with least entropy. Entropy is like the amount of possibilities a cell can be. So we find a cell with the least amount of possibilities. So we want to find every single cell that has, like, let's say on a Sudoku board you have a cell that can only be 2 possible numbers and another cell that can be a possible of 5 different numbers. You want to pick the one that has the least amount of numbers because you are less guaranteed to get it wrong, if that makes sense. So that does. Then we go to propagate, and I believe what this does is it adds the cells. I believe it does. This instantiate the cell? No. I think do we instantiate it last? Where do we instantiate it? I also don't think I need to make this a list. I think I can make it an array, but C++ is a little different. Plus, we'll be using blueprints, not C++. So this is basically getting all the cells next to it and removing its possible cells. So the instantiation happens here. Okay. That's the base idea. That's the base idea. Now I just have to find the blueprint blocks that can do that. Okay. Trying to decide if I should save this for another stream, because it's how long have I been doing this for? Over an hour 20 minutes. We got a lot done. This is looking really nice. It's looking better than it ever did in Unity. Um, I don't know what the performance looks like yet. I don't know where I can check that just yet. Let me try to build it. I want to see if the performance runs any better in the built form. So let's do this. I'm gonna create a folder real quick. Call this Unreal Build 1 file. You go to build. Is there like a level index for this? Sure. So this is a luxury we're not gonna get in the official version. This is, well, we're currently serving it, just saving the file, but what it's doing, I believe, is it's building, first off, the LODs, and it is pre-computing the lighting, which is not something we're going to be able to get if I'm going to be doing first off, I want it to be infinite, and two, it'll be procedurally generated. So wait, where did it save it to? Did it not do what I wanted it to do? Level build builds all levels, pre-computes. Okay, I actually think that's not what I wanted. How do I build this into a product? Times it. It's like 9:17 right now. I got time. I've just been sitting here for a while working on this. Let's see here. Need some time to chill off the coding. I guess I haven't really coded. I haven't really programmed anything. Just been setting up this map. I've never built an Unreal game before. I gotta remember how to do that. It's automation. Same time zone. So it's around 9 for you as well. Yeah. Depends on the day. Tomorrow I've got classes slightly later than usual, so I'm chilling. Let's see. Build Unreal game. I don't want to build a Visual Studio. I want to compile my game. I mean, that's what it says it's there, but okay, they have a build button right there. I don't seem to have that. I don't want to mess with these. Oh, you know what? I think I need to do that though. These default maps. Okay, it's that there. Platforms, we can do that. Windows, that's set up. Quick launch. Does this like build it and launch it for me without needing to export it? That's cool. That's cool. Because Unity, oh my gosh, Unity's so slow. I have to sit there and wait minutes for games to compile, especially code. When I go from Visual Studio to Unity, I am sitting there for like a minute just waiting for the code to load. It's so bad. And I switched to Godot, in Godot is so fast because it's so there's like nothing in it. The file size is so small. It's so fast, and on top of that, the IDE is built into the engine, so switching between development and coding is so fast. I think Unreal's a little slower than Godot in terms of development speed. Like, I think I'm still gonna have to. I think Blueprints is built in, which is nice, so I don't have to wait for code to compile. But in terms of like production speed, Godot is so fast, and the file sizes are so small. So I think I want to make this game in Unreal, and then my next game that I want to spend a few years on is going to be in Godot. Um, and that's I think I want to turn it into like that's gonna be my first commercial project, and that's I hope it turns out well, but that'll be in Godot. Oddly enough, Godot 3D, but it's the style I want. I don't want it to be realistic. It's gonna be closer to Fight Night in terms of appearance, or Doom. It's gonna be Doom styled. So, um, you're taking a minute to do this, huh? Man, the Minecraft soundtrack is nice. They got a good person to Lena Rain. I think she did the Celeste soundtrack. Glad they brought her on to do this stuff. I don't know what C418's doing right now, but her styles matches his pretty well. Really calming to listen to. That's funny. As I talked about that, everyone in the comments is just talking about the comparisons. And I kind of agree. C418's definitive Minecraft, but Leonard Rain's got close. This person said adventure side, while C418 captures like the lonely, like the bittersweet. Could agree. I'm probably not gonna vote in them up. I don't know if anyone else who plays it's up to date with Minecraft, whatever. But I ain't voting for the new mob stuff. I think it's stupid. Bro, load. This thing hasn't even updated. I'm gonna cancel this. I'm gonna cancel that and see if I can just build it into a thing. Launch the game on this Windows device. That's cool that it has. I'm gonna have to mess around with that, but I want to see if I can build it. Package project. So I guess that's what I want. Yeah. Select that. See how long that takes. It's going. It is going. I should get, I should get set up for moments like this where we're sitting here waiting for stuff. I gotta set up an interactive, like, stream chat thing so people in chat can use commands to, like, play a game on stream. I think that'd be sick. I should figure out how to do that. There's plugins. There's a lot of plugins. I think there's better Twitch plugins than YouTube, but YouTube's gotta have stuff. See, in Blender, I like how Blender looks the most because I have the best materials, but like the emissive textures in Blender are so nice. I'm probably gonna try making another one of these found footage things for my next devlog. Might as well. Make it a little differently. I used the tutorial a little bit for this. At least for the lights here, how they're all randomized. I think I want to do that a little differently. One of my biggest issues with people who do found footage stuff is like some of the walking is like never realistic. Like, have you seen some of them walk in the found footage? They walk so fast, and I kind of just wanted to like minimize that. So it's a lot more jump cuts, but like kind of slower paced. Because if you're in this area, you are not. I feel like you are going to be waddling through. But it's literally been a year since I uploaded something. That's why I want to put a lot of work into this right now. Make it look big so the weight's a little. I wouldn't say the weight's gonna be that much worth it because I'm not releasing a game, and it's also not like I've been developing for a year straight. There's not a year worth of content shoved into this right now, but I think it would be a great idea to, first off, get this working in Unreal. Second, make it a VR game, because I don't think there's obviously like if you play Rec Room or VR Chat, there's a lot of those Rec Room experiences, but I don't know if there's a distinct, specific Backrooms VR game yet. Maybe there is, and I haven't been paying attention, but I think that'd be a cool idea. Backrooms VR. Let's see. Oh, there is. Right here. Someone's made one. Co-op VR game, huh? It's insane the amount of Backrooms games that got posted. This is coming soon, though. It's not actually out. That's sick. Oh, this is the same game, but for Quest, huh? It has ratings. Is it out on Quest? Why can't I download it? Maybe because it's not out? I don't know. This guy said amazing game. Seems promising. Cannot download it. Yeah. Okay, they shouldn't open up ratings for games that are not out yet. Because now you're getting people like this, so it's like I got 3 stars because I can't play it. Same with this guy, like can't play the game. Because yes, so don't rate the game with 2 stars. They shouldn't allow this at all. Can't even download because it's not out yet. These people are insane. They're so impatient. No clip VR. Look that up. Backrooms map they use as assets that were pre-made map. I'll look this up. I think my problem with putting it on Quest, you gotta make a lot of optimization to make it run right. Like my game's not running on Oculus Quest, I can tell you that much. There's no shot my game's running on Oculus Quest. Like you said, if this is pre-made maps, like I don't want mine to be pre-made. My game's gonna have completely procedural maps. So it'll be kind of a unique experience every time you play it. And I don't think that's possible on Quest, at least to get the look that I want. I'd have to do a lot of pre-baking the lighting in Blender. The problem is when I pre-bake the lighting, the lighting wasn't seamless. And I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough with Blender to make that happen. So I'm trying to just go with real-time lighting. And I don't think the Quest could be able to handle the real-time lighting here. Yeah, actually, I think the Quest 3 now is more powerful, so there are some games that are being optimized to utilize, better lighting and stuff, but not to this level. There's no way that's happening. There's no way that's happening. but it'll look nice on the PC. It's possible to take very long. Yeah, it would require a lot of light baking, and I need to get much better at Blender to be able to bake all the lights, because I did bake lights for one of my previous projects. Let me see if I can. Let me see. Hold on. I actually think I can pull it up here. So this in my first video, I see this was the real-time lighting in Unity, which was pretty bad. So I pre-baked the lighting in Blender, and I actually think it looked really nice. And it ended up looking like this, which looks really good in my opinion, but it needs to be more saturated and more yellowed, I think. But the problem with light baking my version, at least the new version, because this is a completely different algorithm with a completely different set of assets, is the lighting was just, it was inconsistent, because with Blender, what are you doing? With Blender, there's light bounces, so if you've got lights bouncing here, it'll bounce off this wall and then out this way, which means the lighting here is going to be brighter than the lighting here, or the other way around, because you've got a light here shining this way as well as here, and it'll just be off colored and everything. I don't use the VR preset. So I saw there was a VR preset, but I don't really know how to use Unreal Engine. Why is it so laggy? I don't really know how to use Unreal Engine. So my goal is to learn it and then import VR later. Because I don't want to, every time I want to test the game out, have to put on my VR headset. So for now, while I'm working on the map generation, before I get working on gameplay, I'm probably gonna keep it as is, and then I'll import the VR stuff afterwards. Top 5 shader types by total compile time. That's really funny that they gave me a top 5 list after building. You want me to make a Watch Mojo video or something? Top 5 fastest shaders that Unity that gets compiled by Unreal Engine. Part 5. Pretty sure I can just import the VR blueprints and stuff later, because I think Unreal has a pretty easy system for swapping out the main character. I think very specific. They explicitly state, yeah, right here, first person game mode. I'm pretty sure if I import the VR stuff, or maybe I can do it right here. Nope, don't see it. So maybe I import the VR stuff and just set it in here, and it'll just switch. There's plugins for that can help a lot. I'll have to look into that. Anything that'll make VR development a little easier helps so much. And who knows, maybe I'll make this game. I actually don't know if I want to spend the time making this game a flat game and a VR game, because it's not really going to be that important or big. I kind of want to get this game out so I can get working on my next project, because this has just kind of been on my back burner for a while. So I want to make a neat little VR game, and then that might be it. Man, this takes a long time to build. Shows a lot of assets. Oh, 100%. I'm gonna have to check that out, because I'm not a crazy, fantastic 3D modeler. The only reason I've had to sit and like model things myself is to get a specific art style that sometimes assets don't really end up working out well. Like for a while, I still am not sure if I want to do everything in a low poly style or if I want to do like super realistic. I think I might end up going super realistic with how things are turning out. So if that's the case, I might need to have to do another set of assets, maybe one with like a trim or better lighting, because these lights are kind of flat. Man, this takes a long time. The Unity's faster at building. As assuming I'm even building the game right. I'm kind of only assuming I'm doing things right. You got a devlog? Oh, I'll watch this guy. He's got... So this guy's got this effect going on with the camera. Oh, see the walking? That's cool. Camera effect is really wide. He's got this very eerie thing going on. I also can't tell if he's got film grain or if that's just the compression of his video. There's also the volumetrics. I'm going to need to add some volumetrics. Volumetric fog looks so nice. But see, this is definitely meant to be from the perspective of a camera. Whereas if I'm in VR, I don't know if I want your vision. I don't know if I'm gonna want like your vision to look like a camera, or if I'm gonna want you to maybe be holding a camera like you're recording something. Give some links. Appreciate it. If you know any good stuff, I've been finding every once in a while I'm scrolling on Instagram, I'll find a bunch of assets. I'll find a guy who's just like handing out like insane plugins out of a bunch of free stuff. So I come across a bunch of stuff once in a while, but if you ever have links, feel free to share them around. Man, this takes a long time. Let's see. Folder's still empty. Take 2. Build. Huh. That's this is source is it Unreal open source? Is this guy building from open source? There's no way. Is that what that meant? Okay, I'm gonna ignore that. Press compile. So that's compiling. Okay. I don't know if I should cancel it or let it go. I think considering how long apparently this can take, I think I'm going to end the stream now. If it builds, I'll test it out and I'll play it next stream. But as I think it's going to be it for now. And my plan is to get these scripts going. I don't know if I'll be live again tomorrow because I have some work I need to get done for school. But the plan is to start migrating that script over. So yeah, thanks to anyone who stopped by. Thanks for watching, and I hope everyone has a